days you didn't listen to film. My friends missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, crew and fam, peeps and creeps. Haul video for you today, VHS. These come from eBay. I was just looking around one day, bored, found a decent lot of, looks like most of these are sealed. I don't think maybe I realized that when I bought them. We have Witch House 2, Blood Coven, sealed. This is from Full Moon. It's got making a feature and music video at the end of it. It's a good pickup. We have Essence of Echoes. This is TBR Entertainment Framework. Don't know anything about it. Looks like that Bill Moseley. No other names I really recognize. You have George Siegel and The Terminal Man, Joe Clayburgh, Richard Dysart. This is a Warner Home Video science fiction. It's got that's an interesting one. It's got the kind of brown tag on the side, but it's not up here at the top like it normally is. So I wonder what year this is, 1986? I figured they would have had the matching spine like the rest of them. Interesting. We have Parasite, Drilling into Pure Terror. This is First Look, Home Entertainment. Andrew Prendergast directing. Conrad Whitaker. No other names I recognize. This is mostly horror and sci-fi from this lot. It's usually all I ever look for is horror sci-fi. Then another one from Full Moon, we have Jigsaw. That's some pretty poor cover art, but Jigsaw. This is 2002. Written and directed, produced, edited, Don Adams and Harry James Bacardi. Executive producer Charles Band. Tempe Entertainment. Cool. So another Full Moon. So there's 2 Full Moons. Then we have The Backlot Murders. Priscilla Barnes, Charles Fleischer, Corey Haim. Framework, DominionEntertainment.com. I want to say I might actually have seen this one. Of course, you know Charles Fleischer. He was in Zodiac and a bunch of stuff back in the 70s and 80s. The voice of Roger Rabbit. Corey Haim, of course. Backlot Murders, Priscilla Barnes. Remember her from Mallrats. So I'm kind of surprised. I don't think I remember that all these were sealed. Or maybe I did, I just forgot. But C. Thomas Howell and Glass Trap. Again, still sealed. Ooh, this is Fred Olen Ray. Not bad. 2004, 2005-ish. Stella Stevens. Martin Covey. So Fred Olen Ray, VHS. Not bad. Glass Trap. It's turned out to be a pretty interesting haul. Then we have Palmer's Pickup, a film by Christopher Coppola, Robert Carradine, Richard Hellman, Patrick Kilpatrick, Neil Guntoli. Morton Downey Jr., Charles Fleischer again, Alice Ghostley, The Gulaggers, Clue, John and Tom, Grace Jones, Piper Laurie, Garrett Morris, Soupy Sales, Adrian Stout, Coppola, and Talia Shire. Interesting. That seems like an interesting watch, but if it's sealed, I don't know if I'm going to open these up, so I'll have to track it down another way. And then we have Control, Sean Young, William Devane, not the 2007 movie about Joy Division. Tom Wittes, Quantum Entertainment and Framework. A lot of Framework movies, though. Interesting. Sean Young's gorgeous, but she's kind of crazy. And then we have Deathbed. This is not the one from the 70s. This is the Full Moon one from 2002. Tanya Dempsey. I think Joe Estevez is in this one. I've seen this one before. I've seen both of them. But this is produced and directed by Danny Draven. Executive producer Stuart Gordon, Charles Band. Again, a Full Moon release. So it's about 3rd Full Moon. We have The Curse of the Cat People. Simone Simon, Kent Smith, Jane Root Randolph, RKO Radio Pictures. It's an older one. And the year's covered up, but Turner Home Entertainment. Colorized version, so it's colorized. Do we have Michael Allred's G-Men from Hell? I recognize the people. So William Forsythe, Tate Donovan, Bobcat Goldthwait, Barry Newman, Zach Galligan, Vanessa Angel, Paul Rodriguez, Charles Fleischer. This is about the 3rd Charles Fleischer movie again, Framework, Sawmill Entertainment, Christopher Coppola. So that's the second Christopher Coppola movie, third Charles. I'm just picking up a Charles Fleischer collection. And then we have The Running Man. It's got kind of like a holographic chromium cover. This is a Republic Pictures release. This one is 1999 Republic Entertainment release. So it looks like some damage up there to the wrapping, but still sealed. So I'm pretty sure we have that one already, but since this was sealed, this will be the go-to one. And I think we made the joke before with Christopher Walken and Natalie Wood Brainstorm. I said hopefully it doesn't take place on a boat. Well, we've seen this one before, but it was the large MGM UA coffin box version, the big gray boxes. So this is a 2001 release. So 2001 release of a 1983 movie. So that's the second copy of that, but again, this is a regular slipcase as opposed to the other one I mentioned. Then we have Toby Hooper's Night Terror, starring Robert Englund as the Marquis de Sade. Such a great cover. Look at that. I think I remember seeing this one on the shelf at Video Library, my local video store. Might have written this. So, executive producer is Roman Globus, Christopher Pierce. Directed by Toby Hooper. So Robert Englund. 1993. Canon Video, again, sealed. We have Antibody, Lance Henriksen and Robin Givens. That's a team up. Christian McIntyre directing. William Zabka. There we go. Back in the early 2000s, I wrote a poem called Sweep the Leg Johnny, or Badass William Zabka. Badass 80s badass William Zabka, we miss you. So it's funny 20-some years later how William Zabka has made his huge kind of resurgence with the Karate Kid TV show. So William Zabka, Catherine Lambert, Robin Givens, Lance Hendrickson. That was the First Look, Home Entertainment. Then we have The Operator, Michael Lawrence, Jacqueline Kim, and Stephen Tobolowsky. Stephen Tobolowsky, I know. Written and directed by John Dichter. Dichter, barely knew her. So this is First Look as well. Black Wolf Productions. And three more. While I was a huge Blair Witch fan, I don't think I ever owned this one. Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2 on VHS. The original Blair Witch I think I owned on VHS and the DVD, and I had the DVD box set. Still sealed. This is a weird movie. A lot of people didn't like it because it's so different, but if you're a fan of Joe Berlinger, who I am, because Joe Berlinger was a documentarian filmmaker, which again I'll talk about this more if you do an individual video, but he was a documentarian filmmaker, so he kind of went a different way with this movie as opposed to Blair Witch. Because he did the Paradise Lost trilogy about the West Memphis 3, that I'm a big fan of. But it's just cool having this. Maybe I have it on, I definitely probably have this on VHS. Because I have the Curse of Blair Witch on the regular Blair Witch Project movie, but maybe I have that, I don't remember. And then kind of piggybacking off that almost, is we have The Last Broadcast, filmed by Stephen Ovalis and Lance Wheeler. This one we've seen on the channel before as an individual. This might have been one of the first 10 or 15 inspections I did back in 2021. It was one of the very, very first VHS inspection videos. Wavelength releasing 1999 package and design. So this movie is sort of like, people say that Blair Witch copied this movie. This movie came out first in a very similar style, although this movie shot all digitally and was projected digitally. And Blair Witch is kind of a play on Cannibal Holocaust, really, but big fan of this movie. I like this movie quite a bit. Even like the third act, the kind of the end of it kind of falls apart a little bit, but I still really respect it. But Stephen Ovalis also directed, or maybe it was Lance Wheeler here too. No, it was Stephen Ovalis did this movie called The Ghost of Edendale. So from the maker of The Last Broadcast. This is one of the first VHS tapes I pulled out of the box, but I've been hiding it here on the side because I wanted to talk about that one first. But so Stephen Ovalis, this is his follow-up. And I think Lance Wheeler did a movie called Head Trauma. Maybe that was Stephen Ovalis as well, but definitely interesting filmmakers. They're very early on in the digital filmmaking, which I'll keep myself in digital filmmaking to myself. But, so that's kind of cool. I had this on DVD, never had the VHS though. This one I had on VHS and DVD, as we've seen, again, like I said, on the channel, but it was a pretty decent haul. I think it was $40 free shipping and all these, maybe even less than that. I might have made an offer. But for all sealed, it's pretty sweet. So all ones. So even though a couple, actually I think only maybe these two were doubles, and this one is a different version of a movie we had before. But everything else seems to be new, still sealed in the package. So I think that's a pretty good haul. Some of these other movies I didn't know much about. If you know about them, feel free to comment below. Let me know your thoughts on anything. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.